parallel and distributed systems. This is our 14th meeting about SOA and microservices. In the third video, we are going to discuss about monolithic and SOA problems. So first, we are going to discuss about the monolithic problems. The first problem is that it is single technology platform. It means that it cannot deal well with diversity. Here's an example. So this is our monolithic system. As you remember, there's the application and there's the user interface and the applications and the database. And for example, here, if one of them uses .NET, it means all of them has to use .NET. So here we have a whole system that uses .NET. But if one of them uses Node.js, it means that all of them needs to use Node.js. It means that the whole system is Node.js. Here, for example, we want a mix between .NET and Node.js here. So some of the applications are .NET and some of the applications are Node.js. But that cannot happen. So that's the first problem. We cannot have a system with a mix between various applications, although we usually we know that some applications with some platforms are better than other applications with other platforms, so we want to mix them, and that is not possible in monolithics. And the second problem is in inflexible deployment. So here, for example, we have a whole system, a monolithic system like this, and for example, we updated this red application here, and then we tested it with other applications, and what happens? Yes, what happens is it created problems with our applications because only one application is updated and other applications are not updated, and they are strong coupled. So if we want to update one of the applications, you need to update all of the applications, and that's the problem with monolithic system. It's not modular. So if you want to change one little bit, you need to change the whole system. So here we deploy the whole system all over again. So it's very bulky. And the problem number 3 is inefficient compute resource. What does that mean here? For example, the whole system uses 4 V cores and 8 gigabytes of RAM. But here we have one application that has intensive computation, but it cannot get more resource because the resource needs to be shared evenly between applications, and that is hard to comprehend. And now we are going to discuss about SOA problems. The first problem is about the ESB. It is complicated and it is expensive. So earlier we discussed that ESB seems to be the solution that SOA brings, but the ESB itself can bring many problems. Here we can see if the ESB is intensively used by all the applications, it becomes expensive, and it needs high maintenance to maintain, and always work with the ESB. So the ESB is soft spot of SOA. And the second problem is the lack of tooling. So in enterprise development, we usually need automation. And what automation do we need? Automation to do the process of building testing, and deploying. And in SOA, we select the tools needed for that kind of automation. And so that's the end of our first video. In this video, we have discussed the problems of monolithics and SOA. So that brings us to the next architecture, which is microservices. So I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you for your attention.